customs as we rally on through all of these. Yeah, and I did pretty good going for, even though I didn't get as many as I wanted in Marvel March, but I'm doing pretty good. We have, apart from this day, 2 more days of Marvel March. Again, I do want to get Minecraft Minotaurus out before the month ends, so hopefully it'll come soon. But yeah. So, hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here again, another awesome Extend Low Custom. And today, wrapping up today's session of customs is none other than Dormammu, the big bad of Doctor Strange villains. I mean, you can't get a bit more powerful than Dormammu. He, like, normally his rival character is Baron Mordo. He fights him on a regular basis to prevent this guy, Dormammu, from entering in their dimension to over the world in whatever way he seems fit. By the way, if anybody wants to see Baron Mordo, I don't think I made him, but he, you know, the disciple of Dormammu. If anybody wants to see him made, smash the like button, I'll do that from the comics. In position now, saying goodbye to Cap as we do Dormammu. So he's got going on a black skull fiery head. Deathstorm comes to mind first. I need to look through these. Let me just take a look how the head is designed. I could just use a basic skull piece actually for this. He doesn't have the nose on it too there. But that might be our best bet. So yeah. Going on to our custom head then, locate number 38, is it? Had a finding it somewhere. 38, and then the wrinkle section is going to be that orangish color. Same with the facial hair when I get my hands on it. And then going on to the heads again, locating the skull head. And there's our head design. Make anti-monitor. Yeah, it's probably the best bet, I would just say. And then onto the head itself, remove the attachment piece. Make anti-monitor from his first appearance. Okay. Then onto his hair, which is obviously going to be that Deathstorm / Firestorm piece, for obvious reasons. And then onto the attachment piece, which is going to be the Epilot armor. Now that's a thing I want to bring up. I know a lot of people go for that design where he's got that purple and red from like the Lego game, the second one. And I just need to look at my notes. Because I know in the 616 universe, which is the main Marvel Comics universe, he's actually got a more classic design going on. So, kind of like how the Sentinels had 2 designs, the modern version and the classic version. So, let me just see what I had here. I had it, just need to find the shot. So, yeah, the more modern looking Dormammu is more of an armored character, but the one from that armored Dormammu, I'm not really 100% sure if that's the same Dormammu from the 616 universe. I don't think it is, and since the 616 is the most popular Marvel known universe that you normally refer to, his design is different and it is more of that, so we're going to go with that design. And he has a magenta purple going on here. As for the attachment, there, he's like Apocalypse. He's like a human-sized character, but he's not a big fig. I don't think he would be a big fig. So onto the arms. These arms are going to be scroll up, sleeved arms, top section magenta purple, lowest section is that red or dark red? I think red works better, so I'm going to go with a bright red. And then the hands, of course, red as well. If you want to go dark red, go for it. I just need to get more shots though, because in the comics they went with a bright red, which again makes sense for the 616 because it was early comics. Yeah, it is a bright red looking at these other shots here, so I am doing it right. Now for the belt, vein belt, magenta purple, and of course the belt is a yellow. It's actually more of a fantasy looking belt, so if you want to go for that Aquaman type fantasy piece, that will make sense a bit more. Goldish for the belt. And then onto the hip piece, that is magenta purple for the crotch. Leg section is of course your boot legs there, and there is your design done. I do appreciate it's a very simplistic design. But yeah, magenta and the red like that. So that is good. Then it's a simple design. But then there is a more modern version which you see, and that's more of the another universe, or I'm not sure which universe it is, but it's a different one. Yeah. So we're up to date with it. Let's look at the chat real quick. Hi, Kurt. So if anybody wants to see the I don't know what you call it. What would you call it? The modern day look of Dormammu? That's since there is no other official name for it. If anyone wants to see the modern look of Dormammu, which is that more armored version, smash the like button and I'll do that. So if anyone wants to see the modern version of Dormammu, with not the classic design and the more modern look, give us a like and I will put them on the list. Now on to the abilities, and I did have the wiki up for this, so I have them prepared. Fire is his first ability, so that's going to be, for me, is a beam attack. And that's a 4 heat beam, and an orangish goldish colour there, one hand for coolness. He's also got super strength, so that's the next ability we're doing. So scroll on down, locate that, super strength abilities. He's also got teleportation. So to tap circle, and for his glow it is that orangish goldish colour. He's also got going on the power of the elements. So this is a bunch of different beams. But his main one is fire, so I think what I will do is I will switch out for an ice beam, because he's already got the look going on for fire, so I'm going to switch out for an ice beam. But if you want to go for a fire beam, go for it. For my so we'll go to ice beam, and that's going to be a blue. And as for the energy, I'll keep it as the one it is for now for the beam there. I believe that's a 4. It is. Immortality, so personality, scroll on to that, and then hearts, invulnerable health. Size, yeah, because he's normally a big being, and he has an ego complex. So need to go to the core buttons, triangle. You could give him a shrink as well, but that's kind of a weak power. I don't think you really have that. Energy, yeah, so that's effects. So, and again, that's the orangish goldish colour there. Style free. Intel, so that's tap circle. But for the other alternative, we will go to technology access. If you want to throw that in there for his intel. Scroll on down. Does he have telekinesis in there? From what I've gathered on the wiki, he does not. That's just my thoughts on that. Mind control, I have seen him do it in the 90s cartoon where he was able to mimic, like trick Mary Jane to do that, so he can do the mind control thing. Which I think, realistically, he probably has some mind control over Baron Mordo to make him do what he wants to get out. If that's the case, then why doesn't he just mind control Doctor Strange, or whatever. Again, smash that like button if you want to see the modern version of Dormammu. Scroll on down, beam deflection, goon command, tracking. Hazard protection and stealth. And that will be that. Let's check the remaining buttons. This is hold square. So you could actually throw another beam attack here. So I'm going to throw in a heat beam here, since I have room for it. So there we have it. Mind you, we've already got fire going on. We've already got an ice beam. How about an electric one for a change? Because we already have a fire look going on. And that'll be from the other hand, and that'll be yellow. And for switching it up on the style, we'll go with a 6. Alright. Tap circle, it did that button. Hold circle, did that button. X button, did that. Does he have flight on his power? So he might do. Yes, he does. Flight is one of his abilities, so hyper jump and flight. Alright, we're up to date with chat. And then onto the skill set, which I already went through. so we're good there. He also, again, since he has controlled the elements, you could also throw in Telekinesis as well, but we are kind of packed on abilities, so that is an option. If you want to sacrifice one of his abilities, I would say, oh god, we'll get rid of, for me personally, I say the Goon Command, and I'm going to put in its place the Telekinesis. Basic information, villain character, Darkseid would take him, and there we have Dormammu in his classic design. Again, if you want to see the more armored, modern-day version of Dormammu, smash the like button and I will do that. Outside we go, showing off the abilities. Who would I compare him to in the DC? I'm going to say I compare him to Trigon. I may ask my friend if that's a fight that could be done. Maybe, we'll see. Tap square for the fighting, hold square is the electrical blast, tap circle, teleportation, hold circle, ice beam, and of course you have a hyper jump and flight mechanic right there. But there we have none other than Dormammu from Marvel Comics. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, that good stuff, notification bell right corner down below. Soon staying tuned for all LEGO DC Super Runs, custom builds, and various other content on the channel. Join us in the next one I'll be doing tomorrow, if I get the chance, which I should do, because for Marvel March. None other than... it is... oh, wrong one. That's not that one. There we go. Ruby Thursday from Marvel Comics. Also along with the Red Guardian from the comics and the MCU, along with Tigra and Sauron from the Marvel Comics. That is the plan anyway, and that's tomorrow. Hi Donick, you're a bit late because we're signing off. Hi Kyo, again you're late too because I'm about to sign off. But if you want to smash this, if you smash a like on this video, I will be doing the Dormammu modern day version of the character, okay? Thank you all for watching, I'll see you guys next video, like always, peace.